everyone, I thought this time we'd take a look at the Paint a Flower Hydrangea set from Altenew and 3 different ways that you can color your hydrangeas. There are so many different ways that you can color flowers, and I encourage you to go out and find an inspiration picture to help you come up with your combinations. For this first one, we're going to be looking at white. So a lot of times with hydrangeas, the center of the flower is actually more of a green shade, but it is very light. So I'm going to go into Forest Glaze and really water it down quite a bit. And I'm going to include into it some Citrus Burst to give it just a little bit more brightness. All right, so that's going to be our green shade. Now I'm going to take some clean water and just fill in the entire flower head with water. So that way when I put down the color, it can flow and bloom out within the flower. All right, so that whole head is covered with water pretty generously. Now I'm going to go into my color and just pop it into the center of each. And you can see that color blooming out. And you can tell here that it really doesn't need much. All right, and if I want to, I can add just the tiniest bit of black, very, very tiny, to make a gray color to help set some of these back petals a little further back. And give this some more depth and dimension. And there you go, very easily. Now you have some beautiful white hydrangeas. For our next sample, we're going to do a soft blue and purple mix like I did in the inspiration card. So for this one, instead of getting the whole flower wet to begin with, we'll work in some of the Persian blue very lightly, and then add in some of the deep iris. So I will just kind of go in little circles around the centers of each of these. Like so. And grab the petals behind. Making sure that I leave some white space throughout. And then I'll grab some of the purple iris and water this down significantly again. And just add in little peaks of purple. Now if I want to break down some of that color even more, I can just come back in with some clean water and then let it float a little bit, like so. For our third look, I'm going to do a green and purple combo. So I'm going to start again by flooding the entire flower head with water. And I'm going to let this sit for just a second so that way it can soak in a little bit. And while I'm doing so, I will get that same green, so Forest Glaze and some Citrus Burst mixed together. And that will be my green center again. So I will pop those right into the middle and let them bloom out. And once I have that in place, I can come back with the deep iris and get a fairly dark, moderately dark color, I would say. And put that around kind of the middle, not all the way out to the edge, but not in the center either. And let the remaining water grab it and flow it where it will. So you can see that the green center is going to stay in place, but the purple is going to flare out a little bit and give us that green and purple look that we're going for. So there you have 3 ways to color your hydrangeas. You can do white with a hint of green, you can do purple and blue, or you can do purple and pink. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'll be back with more inspiring floral color combinations for you soon. But until next time, happy crafting.